This mystery box has license plates from all over the world in it, so let me open it up and tell you about what's inside. First up, we've got this black and white German license plate, but it is super old. This particular type coming from the late 1940s or early 1950s, right after the war, with the H at the beginning of the plate telling us that this one comes from the German state of Hessen. And it's also got the original plastic registration seal fully intact, which is really uncommon to find on these plates, and honestly, this plate alone makes the mystery box worth it. Then there's this 1985 license plate from Puerto Rico, and even though it's just a standard passenger type, this one is notable for not only being the first Puerto Rican license plate with a slogan on it, but it's also the first graphic plate in Puerto Rico, with a little Coqui frog in the middle. Third in the box is what looks like an old Brazilian license plate, but these ones that say Rio and then a year after it are really common souvenirs, and because they're essentially fake, they don't really have a place in my collection. This next one is a little rough, but it is 100% genuine, and that's what I really care about, with this one seemingly having spent years and years baking in the sun in the Saudi Arabian desert. Our fifth plate comes from right next door though, the little island nation of Bahrain. This type of license plate was in use there until the early 1990s, meaning it was the last plate in Bahrain that didn't use any Western characters on it. And that alone makes it super cool. I would say this one is probably tied for first place with the German license plate for my favorite one out of this mystery box. Plate number 6 comes from Thailand, and even though it's nothing special, it does have the original validation stamp in the corner, which is important because these plates are also widely faked for tourists. And finally, we've got another 1980s license plate from Guam, which is definitely not the easiest American territory to get a license plate from, but it is also by no means the hardest. And while some of these 7 plates are definitely better than others, overall, this was a super well-rounded purchase, and I'm a happy customer.